honestly can't believe that I'm setting up a funnel to make money doing my favorite thing in the world. It's crazy. So if there is something that you enjoy doing, why not turn that into something that's going to make you money? Welcome to another episode of Revenue Routes to Passive Paychecks, also known as R squared, P squared. You might notice I am extra chippery today because today was a great day. Today, I started something that I have been thinking about for probably close to a year. I thought about doing this thing so long ago that today I actually rediscovered it. I saw it again, something that I had previously saw and was like, that's a great idea to generate passive income. I should do that. And then my brain does what it does. Then we think about something else and we're like, oh, we got to do this right now. We're going to forget about it. I can't just write it down. I've got to start it a little bit. And then while doing one project, something will come up and it will make me think of something else. So then I'll be like, that's a great idea too. And it just keeps going on. So long story short, today's video is about a way that I started a new funnel of passive income, one that I'm most excited about. And that's because this form not just is passive, which that's amazing. That means I do something once, publish, done. I don't look at it again. I don't touch it. I spend no more time on it. But that one thing that I did keeps making me money day after day, month after month. That's passive, and we want as many passive streams coming our way as possible because there's only so many hours in a day. So not only is this passive, which my favorite way to make money, it's also something that is my highest passion. Now, don't get me wrong. I love finding ways to make money online and working those businesses. But it is so hard for me to start tasks. And I don't know why. Because it's not that I don't enjoy doing that research, but it is work, right? Like when I come into my office, I feel like, okay, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to make some TPT worksheets. I'm going to work on some content for the YouTube channel. So then I start working on the worksheet for a bit, get a little bored. Then I'm working on a script. And with doing that, then I'm like, I feel like I need some noise, right? Like I need some background noise. So what I do is I put on a YouTube video. And the only YouTube videos I ever watch, true crime. I am a junkie for it. I just love listening to it. And I need that like baby. Sometimes I can't handle noises. Completely distracts me. But when I'm working on something that like I need to focus and hone in on, I need something that's like paralyzing in the background, if that makes sense. So even though I'm not always like listening to the case at hand when I'm watching like a true crime episode on YouTube, it's always playing, or so it started. But then I started like really watching the cases to the point where I would come back in my office for hours. Not kidding. I would come back here 9 o'clock at night. My family would go to bed and I'd be like, okay, I have a couple of scripts going. I really want to record tonight. Let me put on a YouTube video for background noise. And this is where I was lying to myself because YouTube is amazing with pushing out algorithms. Like it knows what you want to watch. It knows what's like your thing to the point where like you can't say no. So this is exactly what I was doing. I would come into my office 9 o'clock. Sometimes I would stay up the entire night into the next day, just completely drowned in these videos of true crime and police cam, anything like that. And that's why you might have noticed that I haven't been posting as regularly because I was just being my own worst enemy. There's no other way to say it. I can't just do one thing at a time. That's my weakness. So while I'm watching that, my brain's like thinking like, okay, different strategies, different things to do, content, blah, 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 blah. So then I'll open up Word docs and I'm just spewing all of these ideas down. And I'll go back to the YouTube video and I'll watch that for a bit. And then I'll think of something and I'll go to it. So now, I need to research that further. Let's go into GPT. Let's start this. And so on, and so on, and so on. So long story short, I've really been sucking at doing pretty much everything in my life because you got me, YouTube. You got me. You know my algorithm, you know my weakness, and I just can't say no. I have a very addictive personality. I just can't help it. That's who I am. Sometimes I just get overstimulated in the day, like being at work with 23 kindergartners, then I have 3 kids of my own at home that I just need to come into the back room. And even if I'm not to the point where I'm ready to film myself, I'm still working on the script, I'll say, okay, yeah, I'm going to record. Like, everybody leave me alone for a couple hours, just because I need that time to be like, and I'm not in the capacity where I want to do work, where even if I do have a script that I'm ready to record, I do it to myself, but it's not voluntary. It's just how I am. So I think that's why I started like honing in onto those YouTube videos, because it just kind of relaxed my brain. But at the same time, my hands needed to be busy. Like, I need to be doing something. So then I would do like full face makeup. Like, I'm going like for a photo shoot or something. And it would be 11 o'clock at night. Like, I'm going nowhere. I'm going to bed. But it keeps my body busy, and then the YouTube videos keeps my mind busy. So it's like the perfect combination. Can't explain it. That's how I de-stress. That's how I relax. And today, bam, finally, that was a really long intro into this. I realized that there's a niche for this. I'm spending so much time watching these videos and doing my makeup that it's making me feel guilty. I'm not kidding when I say like it's causing me to feel maybe almost even depressed, because the next morning, over and over on repeat, I'll be like, man, like you got nothing done. Again, you did it again. But I feel like I need it. I don't want to stop. That's literally how I unwind. And today I'm so proud of myself because I finally started monetizing this thing that's making me feel like I can't stop, and it's holding me back from... I finally started monetizing this problem. It is a problem. It's keeping me from my work. It's keeping me from making money. And I figured out how to turn this passion, if you will, into passive revenue. And that is with starting a new YouTube channel. I mean, come on. I'm doing my makeup anyways. I'm watching these true crime videos, which clearly there's a niche for. Clearly people enjoy watching. I like making videos. I like educating. Why not learn about these cases and then do my relaxing thing, which is doing my makeup and just not focusing on anything other than a true crime case. And I started it today, finally. I made my very first video for it. So of course I had to use my favorite true crime case, which really got me hooked into this concept of true crime in the first place. I didn't edit it yet, don't get too excited, but then I did spend hours making my YouTube banner and my profile picture. So I have officially set up a new funnel for passive income. And that is why I am all smiles, because that is money that is going to come in day after day, month after month. I don't have to worry about transitions and engaging because I'm doing something the entire time. Like, I'm doing my makeup, I'm just relaxing and telling the facts of the case and giving my opinions on it. I honestly can't believe that I'm setting up a funnel to make money doing my favorite thing in the world. It's crazy. And I guess that's the point of this whole video, that there's a niche for everything. So if there is something that you enjoy doing, why not turn that into something that's going to make you money? I guarantee you there is a niche for whatever it is that you're passionate about doing and that consumes your free time. It doesn't matter what it is. It really doesn't. It could be something super basic like exercising or cooking, and it could be something like extremely weird and off the edge, and I'm not judging. I'm telling you that if you're interested in it, other people are interested in it, I guarantee you. And if this is something that you can present on YouTube, then you can make ad revenue from. And if it's something you can't bring to YouTube because it's a little too crazy, then you can bring it to other platforms like Patreon and get subscribers for that content. TikTok, get subscribers for the content. There are ways to monetize everything. I don't care what you do. I see people monetizing addictions. I'm not kidding you. They are addicted to gambling, and their entire platforms are about like doing scratch offs, or they're at the casino playing, gambling, and you can't show the screen, obviously, of the game you're playing, but they show themselves and they explain how to win at the slots, which that's impossible. It's based on completely random numbers being generated every time you hit that spin button, but they fool people into thinking like you can manipulate the system. And then they're going to the casino, spending money, but they're making money at the same time. They're monetizing their guilty pleasure, their passion. So think about it right now. What is it that you like to do? What's your guilty pleasure? What's your passion? When you don't have work, family, or other obligations, what are you doing? What are you spending your time on? Whatever it is, other people are doing it too. You're not like the only person in the world that does this or that finds this interesting. Even if it's the weirdest thing, I guarantee you. That's something that I had to learn like growing up. When I was younger, you think you're like a weirdo for like doing things or thinking things. You never are. If you do something, even if it's like weird, other people do it. Lots of other people do it. They just don't always talk about it, especially if it's not like something that society like accepts. I'm not saying go out and do anything illegal or do anything like that. I'm just saying you might be thinking, well, what I do, XYZ, there's no way I can monetize it. Like nobody wants this type of content. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. There are people for every type of content that exists. So especially if it's something that there's not a lot of content that exists on it already, you're winning. And that's exactly what this niche is. When I go to YouTube and I search makeup, true crime, there are really only 2 creators in this space. And that's what reminded me. I looked this up before because both of the people that came up, I've been to their channels, I watched their videos, and that was months and months ago. I knew I wanted to start this. I knew it was a great idea. It's something that I love doing. Why not make it into money? And then I just got busy with other things. So on and so on, to the point where I never actually finish something and do it. So I will set up like complete templates. I will get 90% of the way through something, but now we're going to work on something else and we're going to get that 50%. And now we're going to work on something else, and things just don't get to 100%. I know this about myself. I recognize it about myself, but still I just can't change it. I don't know. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the good of the day. And the good of the day is I started my Makeup and Murder YouTube channel. And you also right now have the opportunity to monetize whatever it is that you're passionate in. It's not silly. It's not stupid. Start it. Start it today, because a year from now, who knows where it could take you. It could be your biggest stream of passive income. And you don't know unless you try. Plus, what's it going to hurt? Because this thing that you're doing anyways, you're going to keep doing it anyways. So just put a little effort into recording it, editing it, and see if it can pay you. And if you want to be the true MVP and subscribe to my new channel on Makeup and Murder, I will put that in the description and in the pinned comment below for you to go and check out. If you do, I will love you forever. I'm very excited about this project, and I think other people are going to enjoy the content as well. And I appreciate having you guys here to be able to talk to it about, because I was very proud of myself for getting that first video done. Now, fingers crossed that I can get it edited within the next year and actually post it to the channel. So maybe that's even more incentive to go to that channel, subscribe to it. And if you don't see my episode 1 of my Makeup and Murder, maybe just comment on this post and be like, hey, what you doing? You're supposed to be editing your video. You know, I need that. Somebody to stay on top of me to get my things done, because if I'm just responsible for myself, I'm probably going to get very distracted. That's it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Start your passive passion project today, and let me know down below what it is, because I'm super curious to know what other strange things people are going to start, and I can't wait to hear how much money you profit off of it. I'll catch you in the next video.